Hi everyone, I'm the Entity of Darkness. Yes, you're gonna have to deal with my ugly face for a bit because let's talk about Big Mouth. And before you ask, I just want to get something thrown together quickly while I'm working on my next review, which is why I'm not using my avatar screens. But, yeah, Big Mouth. I don't like it. Full disclaimer, I have seen both the Mysterious Mr. Enter's video and Phantom Strider's video, and I have seen the Crimson Mayhem on Twitter about it. So, I know that there are mixed reactions to the show, but I don't like it. I thought it was boring. The show is mainly about puberty and going through puberty, and I can definitely applaud Big Mouth for trying to do that, because there are very few adult cartoons that have a whole episode about it. And I'm not talking about, like, a show like The Simpsons or The Flintstones. I'm talking about, like, a show like Family Guy and, you know, American Dad. Which, you know, are definitely more for adults and older teenagers. Yes, they are. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what kind of adult cartoons have even half an episode about, you know, going through puberty as a main plot line. Like, there might be like a small joke about it. There might be like, it might be the catalyst for a subplot or even a main plot, but it's usually never a main plot. So, like, I can definitely applaud Big Mouth for trying to tackle this issue. And honestly, it is a very interesting thing to look at. Like, you know, it's not just different, because it's different for lots of people. It's not just different for boys and girls. Like, all of those "you're about to go through puberty" videos you were shown at school. Sorry, I stutter. You know, it's also different for asexual people, late bloomers, people in religious households. You know, it's different for all kinds of people. So, as an adult cartoon, it has an advantage. It doesn't have to dance around metaphors like Steven Universe or symbolism like My Little Pony. It can just straight up state, boom, puberty. And, you know, that's definitely something that I can applaud. The problem is, they're trying to be relatable. And if it works for you, that's perfectly okay, because there are a lot of people who look upon their teenage years with, you know, a smile and a chuckle. And, you know, puberty has a lot of firsts, hopefully a lot of lasts. But the thing is, I don't remember a lot of my puberty. I don't even remember a lot of my teenage years, so yeah, not gonna find a whole lot about this relatable. If they went with a more funny aspect, maybe it wouldn't be as mixed as it would be. I'd probably like it a bit more, but as is, I find it, well, or at least the first episode. Also, disclaimer, I only seen the first episode. That was, like, the most I could get through. I honestly find it kind of boring. I chuckled, like, here or there at a couple things, but all in all, I think that Big Mouth is a very boring show, and I wouldn't say it's one of the worst that I've ever seen. One of the ugliest, debatable, but not one of the worst. Like, especially here in the 2010s, like, we have shows that make me want to take a drill through my ears. Something that is just boring, I'll take it. I'll take it. But, it's still pretty bad. If you like it, that's great. More power to you. Hell, go crazy with it. Be a fan of it. Hell, like, I definitely like some shows that some other people don't like. Like, everyone's starting to get everyone's, like, getting really crazy negative about Steven Universe and My Little Pony, and I like them. I should actually make a video about my thoughts on Starlight. But, yeah. So, yeah, I can definitely understand why people would like this. And I can definitely understand why people don't like this. Personally, I just thought it was boring. I think that from the same service that gave us BoJack Horseman, we could have definitely gotten something better. But I think that at the end of the day, there are worse shows. That is, and I do know the content that Big Mouth has. Content-wise, it can be considered one of the worst shows ever. I know some people will come to defend it, but, you know, I'm just gonna say that it really depends on how you see it. Like, I see it as a show about kids going through puberty, which is distracting when the teenagers sound like adults. You know, the more you think about it, the more you think, these don't sound like people going through puberty. They sound like people who have gone through puberty. And, you know, I find that really distracting, especially when, they, I don't know, it's just really distracting the more I think about it. Like, you sound like you have gone through puberty. What are you complaining about? I know it's a big trend, and it didn't bother me in Gravity Falls, and it didn't bother me in the new DuckTales. I don't wish this trend carries on. It's just really, really just distracting sometimes. But I don't know. I'm not in the industry. What do I know? I'm only a stop motion animator. But yeah. Big Mouth. That's basically it, really. Like, I just found Big Mouth to be boring. I just thought, I mean, its art style, it didn't bother me a whole lot, but I grew up in the 2000s when literally every cartoon was either cheap Flash or anime-esque. Name me one show that didn't look like it was made in Flash or it was anime light. So yeah, that's Big Mouth. I think it sucks. If you like it, beautiful, good for you. Like it. I'm not here to say no, this is bad. Don't watch it. Don't like it. It's it's a story about puberty, and you get what you get with it. But I just think that it's boring, and it's not for me. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably not going to be doing this a lot very often because, I'm using my 3DS to record this, and it's balanced on a flashlight. Um, so, yeah. Tell me what you think about Big Mouth, because I've seen praise, I've seen hatred. I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and I don't know. I'll read them. Yeah. I'm the Entity of Darkness. Fare thee well. Oh, and if you're wondering why my tongue is blue, I just had a Slurpee. Yeah. The blue just takes a long time to go away.